Okay, awesome. Awesome. Well, thank you girls for coming. I always am kind of like at the very last minute, I'm always like, I think no one's going to show up. I think I'm just going to do this to myself. But then you show up and it's great. So there you go. Anyway. Okay. Can you see this?
Yeah.
Okay. This is good. This is very good. I always check because you just never know. And I have done many a meeting before and it hasn't recorded anything. So that's never a good thing. Okay, so um let's do some introductions. Heidi, would you introduce yourself to us, please?
Yeah. I'm Heidi. What was the questions that you wanted me to answer?
Tell us why you're at I Succeed and tell us, basics where you live and stuff. And then tell us your favorite food. How about that?
Okay, so I live in Melba, Idaho. I succeed because of the schedule.
Because or lack thereof, correct?
Yeah. And my favorite food is Chinese food.
Nice. We went to Chinese food on right by Christmas, and it took us 2 hours to get our food. I'm telling you
Where
what.
did you go?
Just this little place in town called Happy's. It was, yeah.
Was it Happy Teriyaki?
No, it wasn't teriyaki. It was just, I don't know. It was not a very good experience. Anyway, but but usually I do like Chinese food. So hey. Okay, awesome. We are glad to have you with us, Heidi. And it looks like you did not write an article for us this week.
No, so I actually didn't realize that I was logged into the newspaper.
That you were really in this class?
Yeah, that I was in this course, and then I was like, oh my goodness, I was due to yesterday, so.
No,
yeah.
You're fine. You're fine. I'm just going to explain how the course works for everyone who's watching this as well, because it feels like I need to drill this. This is how it works, okay? So Tuesday night, by Tuesday at midnight, you need to have your article written and posted in courseware. Okay? Does that make sense to everybody? Like in the actual class, in courseware, you need to write your rough draft. Okay? And then Wednesdays is when we have this meeting. We edit the articles. Okay? So it's important that you have an article so that we can edit it and talk about it and all of that stuff. Okay? If you're gone from the meeting, you can watch the meeting, but you only have a week to do so, because then it's kind of dumb to watch the meeting, right? And be like, well, 4 weeks ago you said, that's dumb. So this meeting I will post right after, and you can watch it up until Tuesday night. Okay? So between Tuesday and Thursday, right? Between Tuesday and Thursday, you need to edit your article, perfect it, and put it in the folder that I'm going to share with you. Okay? It doesn't look, well, no, I do need to share the folder with some. And I will just have a folder with the date that we're going to publish. So the one this month is February, let's see, what is it? February 25th. Okay, so you'll just see a folder in the folder that says February 25th. Okay, if you ever get stumped about what to write, you can look at the planner and figure it out that way. Let me show you the planner. Yeah, stop. Okay. So we have this that we just use every time. And of course, Peyton is familiar with it. So Peyton did an article on Mrs. Morty. Why does it say Molly? Oh, because that's the next one. Okay. And Julia did an article on Mrs. Strauss, but she didn't really do it, so she still needs to do it. The spotlight this month is going to be new staff members. So, Heidi, your job next week is to write about yourself, okay? And I know that sometimes that's tough. Just remember that, especially in our spotlight articles, it's really important that you say why you're at I Succeed, kind of what led you to I Succeed, why you have joined the light. Okay, just kidding.
Okay.
And then we have school and student events, tips and tricks for school, what's happening. That's just kind of like current events. Getting involved, and holiday as applicable, which we won't have this month. Okay, does that make sense? Okay,
Yes.
Awesome. Does anyone have, Peyton, do you want to share your article with us?
Sure.
Okay, awesome. And Peyton always does a really good job, but she's just my guinea pig and she likes to share her articles. So, it's great.
Do you guys see that?
It's coming up.
Oh, there.
Okay, make it bigger. We can't hardly read it, but yes, it's there.
Do you guys see that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So Carolee Morty is one of our awesome teachers at I Succeed who has been chosen for the staff spotlight. Carolee has been with I Succeed for 12 years. She used to be part-time, but she is now full-time. She is the electives department chair. She teaches avid entrepreneurship, interior, and fashion design. I asked her why she came to I Succeed, and she said, I came for the flexibility and stay for the top-notch coworkers and students. Now to the more personal stuff. She calls the Treasure Valley her home. She was born and raised in Idaho. Her favorite color is any shade of blue. She has been married to her husband for 12 years. She has 2 girls and 1 boy, and they are all in elementary school. As a family, they love to travel and spend time outdoors. Her hobby is reading 100%. In conclusion, like we ask everyone on the Falcon Times, Carolee's advice for students to succeed in school and further on is the most important thing to do is plan ahead. You need to establish a schedule and know that it is better to work ahead than to fall behind. There will always be things that come up and interrupt your schedule, but the sooner you get back to the task at hand, the better off you will be in the long run.
Okay, awesome. Heidi, do you see anything in this that needs to be edited?
I feel like you don't as a family they love to travel and spend time outdoors. Her hobby is reading 100%. I don't really know if that's like 2 different sentences.
It is.
I
Okay.
don't know. I don't really see anything.
Okay, Peyton, I would go up to the top. I've actually got a lot to tell you. The first sentence, you can delete that. Okay? Because remember how we talk about making sure that you use all of your words that need to be used? And that everything has a purpose?
Okay, so you want me to delete this one?
Yeah, we don't need that.
Okay. There we go. And I think there's, let's see. I think I have and twice somewhere. Let's see. She has two girls. Does this for students to succeed in school and further on and does that needs to be erased, right?
Yeah, that needs to be taken out too. And I didn't even see that
Okay.
one. Sometimes it helps to read your own stuff, honestly.
Yeah.
Okay, go back up. Okay. But you do need an and. She teaches avid entrepreneurship and interior interior design. Is that what it's supposed to be? Interior design.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So you don't need and, you just need to. And probably capitalize it if you capitalize the other one. And maybe instead of I asked her why she came to I Succeed, maybe just say she came to I Succeed.
Oh. So she. Oops. Is that in your checkbook?
And then delete I came.
Okay. I think it might have been 24. You know how to succeed. Oh, and then probably came. There we go.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So then comma and then quote.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
So then after I succeed, have a comma and then make it a quote.
Like that?
Okay, yes. And then delete now to the more personal stuff. Okay, probably capitalize Treasure Valley.
Do you want me to look on the bank statement and texture? Do you want me to look on all the bank statements and texture?
Okay, and then that doesn't need that just needs a period, not an exclamation mark. She was born and raised in Idaho. That's not super exciting. And she has been married to her husband for 12 years, also not super exciting. Okay, and then go down. Let's see. And you probably don't want to capitalize family.
I also don't think you need like 100% in there either.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Her favorite hobby is reading, maybe.
Yeah.
So instead of her hobby, it's her, her.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, you're fine.
So,
we're like throwing a bunch of stuff at you, so.
Her favorite hobby, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or her favorite thing to do is to read.
Maybe. Favorite thing to do is read.
Okay. And then I would delete in conclusion, like we ask everyone for the Falcon Times. Okay. And I think that that's great.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Do you see how, Heidi, something that we talked about last week, and I know that not everybody was here, is that you need to you need to go through your article and just eliminate anything that isn't necessary. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a lot of what we did there. Just eliminate the
Okay.
stuff that's not necessary.
Okay, and so was I supposed to just do, like last week, was I supposed to do a staff or like introduce myself?
The first thing that you need to do is write an article about yourself.
Okay.
Okay, so it should, last week was kind of crazy and I understand that.
Okay.
And you'll be fine as far as your grade goes. Okay, but
Okay.
just by next Tuesday you need to turn in the rough draft of your article about yourself.
Okay, thank you.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, awesome. So that needs to be everybody's article at the very beginning. Peyton, what would you like to do this week?
I don't really care. Do we need a spotlight or?
We don't need any more spotlights. We've got those all under control. You could do tips and tricks for school. You could do a current event. You could do something about something that's happening at school. You really can do anything.
Okay, I can do a tip and trick.
Okay, that sounds
For
great.
school.
I will put you down.
Okay.
Why is it? All right, it is behaving. Never mind. Okay, awesome. So does that make sense for everybody?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, girls, so much for coming. I will see you and hopefully lots more people. See, this is just like, these meetings are a lot more fun if everybody can show up. And I understand that like life happens and you can't always do that, but they are a lot more fun if people show up. So anyway, okay, awesome. Thank you so much. And I will see you all later.
Bye, see ya.
See ya. Bye.